Earth floating in space, drawn as a simple circle with lines showing rotation speed, small stick figure standing on it looking confused. Hey, have you ever wondered what would happen if the Earth just stopped spinning? Like poof, no rotation at all. For 1 hour. Yeah, just 60 minutes of global freeze. Sounds crazy, right? Well, buckle up, because things would get wild, really wild. Close-up stick figure drinking coffee at home, suddenly being pushed backward by invisible force arrows, chair tipping over. First, let's set the stage. The Earth spins at roughly 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. That's faster than a commercial jet. Normally, we don't feel it because everything, including the air and oceans, spins along with us. But if Earth suddenly slammed on the cosmic brakes, that's when the trouble begins. Stick figure houses and trees being swept off the ground by arrows showing high-speed movement, tiny waves in the background. Step 1. Inertia. Everything on Earth, cars, oceans, trees, you, me, would keep moving at that 1,000 miles per hour. So imagine this. You're chilling at home, maybe drinking coffee, and suddenly you're hurled eastward at jet speed. Houses would crumble, trees would snap, and oceans would basically turn into giant deadly tsunamis sweeping across continents. It's not subtle. It's like the world decided to shake itself out like a wet rug. Stick figure standing against massive wind gusts, hair and clothes blown straight back, small mountains in background struggling against wind. Next up, the atmosphere. The air above us would keep moving too, creating windstorms hundreds of miles per hour. Think of it as the planet's ultimate hairdryer, except instead of your hair, it's flattening cities. Even mountains wouldn't save you. Nothing is safe when physics goes rogue. Half Earth sunlit with a stick figure melting into puddle, half in darkness with stick figure shivering under snow. Now let's imagine the sun. Earth spinning gives us day and night. Without rotation, half the planet would face constant sunlight, while the other half would be in eternal darkness. The sun side would heat up ridiculously fast, potentially boiling lakes and rivers, while the dark side would freeze. It's basically instant extreme climate change, but on steroids. Oceans sloshing toward poles, stick figure trying to hold onto a floating house as waves move toward polar areas. And the oceans, they wouldn't just flood. Oh no, they'd rush toward the poles. Why? Because the spinning Earth normally causes a bulge at the equator. Stop spinning, and gravity starts pulling all that water toward the poles. Coastal cities like Miami or Tokyo, yeah, they'd be underwater in a heartbeat, while icy poles would get a sudden water boost. Stick figure holding a small compass with wiggly lines around it, arrows indicating weakening magnetic field, small space rays coming down. But wait, there's a twist. The shocking part. Earth's magnetic field comes from its spinning core. If the spin stops, the magnetic field could weaken dramatically, leaving us exposed to cosmic radiation. So not only do you have tsunamis, tornado-speed winds and frying hot days, you also get a side of space rays. Just a casual extra threat. Collapsed cityscape. Stick figures looking shocked amidst rubble. Waves retreating slightly in background. Of course, this is just for an hour. You might think, okay, can we survive 60 minutes? Well, surviving would be the understatement of the year. By the end of it, cities would be rubble, coastlines would be unrecognizable, and nature would look like it had gone through a blender. But then, miraculously, Earth starts spinning again, oceans slosh back, the wind calms, and somehow life clings on. Kind of terrifying, kind of amazing. Stick figure with arms raised as Earth starts spinning again, waves and wind calming, sun rising in background. So what's the takeaway? Our planet's spin isn't just a cosmic quirk, it's a lifesaver. It balances climate, protects us with a magnetic shield, and keeps the atmosphere cozy. Without it, the world is literally a chaotic mess in motion. Next time you look at the sunrise or spin a globe, remember, rotation isn't boring. It's the difference between a perfect day and absolute apocalypse. Globe spinning, stick figure pointing at sunrise, looking amazed, small arrows showing rotation. If this blew your mind, imagine the other crazy what-if scenarios we could explore together. Smash that like button if you enjoyed riding through this planetary nightmare. Drop a comment on what crazy physics idea we should tackle next. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending science adventures. Stick figures sitting around a campfire or table, thinking, pointing at a tiny planet with question marks above their heads. Because science is fun, and slightly terrifying when you imagine it stopping. Stick figure holding a telescope, looking at stars with small planets spinning behind. Subtle humor, tiny stick figure with parachute floating in space.